Our journey began in 2016 with a project that created wealth for a community using its natural resource, the palm tree. In 2017, we introduced Tunshe and EcoBag, two projects that reduced waste and produced artisan jobs. We took it a step further in 2018 by creating tools, recycled footwear from tires that changed the game for school children across Ogun State. But we were just getting started. Last year, through our relentless innovation, we bettered Pet City, a social enterprise that focuses on reducing plastic waste by converting plastics into pet bricks, while simultaneously building a waste management culture in our community. This is our story. We are social entrepreneurs driven by our goal to make a positive impact on our people, planet, and prosperity. We are Enactus Covenant University.
Nigeria, a country with significant history, a nation of beautiful contrast, home to diverse cultures and languages, a land rich in nature, color, music, and food. Sadly, our beautiful nation is faced continuously with cases of periodic floods due to heavy rains with no escape routes as a result of blocked drainages.
On research, we realized that these drainages were blocked with 91% of plastic materials. At first glance, we thought plastic was the problem. However, further research revealed that indiscriminate plastic waste disposal was the real issue, as only 9% of plastics has ever been recycled since inception.
On this premise, we reached out to neighboring towns to find out the effect of this plastic waste on them. Our needs assessment revealed that aside the increasing rate of climate change, floods were no longer strangers to them, as it had become a recurring problem. Our team, determined to change their story, went into a series of research and brainstorming sessions to decide what could be done with this plastic waste. We then decided to rethink the entire system and design an economy where plastics never become waste by turning these plastics into interlocking stones. This was our optimum choice, as bad roads was a significant problem in the community. On Saturday, 2nd of August 2019, Guardian newspaper published the cries of Otter citizens as these bad roads has resulted to stunted efforts at growing their businesses.
Once we had decided on our solution, we implemented a double-edged approach to not only reduce the plastic waste in our environment through innovation and creativity, but also create an entrepreneurial opportunities for the target group that benefits mainly from this initiative. This initiative is fixated on transforming single-use plastics and nylon waste combined with sand into interlocking bricks that are suitable for road construction.
How does this work? Our production process begins with melting plastic at a temperature of 260 degrees Celsius using our PET liquefier machine, after which sand is integrated at a predetermined ratio to improve fire resistance and overall compressive strength. The mixture is heated and stirred to a composite mix, which is poured in a unique design mold that separates our PET bricks from others and adds to its overall aesthetics.
During our design research, we realized that any product to be utilized on the road sector needs to mark a peculiar checklist of superior load-bearing capability, fire resistance, uniform texture, and good acoustic insulation. Hence, in a bid to verify our interlocking stones, we approached the Standard Organization of Nigeria to determine the quality of our product for road construction. We received accreditation from this organization as our product result exceeded all the quality standards and possessed a production rate 4 times higher when compared to the regular conventional brick.
Now, to test the desirability and feasibility of our project, we laid 400 PET bricks in Covenant University, and we received excellent feedback as it exhibited maximum functionality. This spurred us to turn this initiative into a viable business venture, registered with the Corporate Affairs Commission, Pet City Bricks.
For the final aspect of the launch, we built a minimum viable product to ensure an economical cost for the target group. After several repeated models and product development, we launched Pet City Bricks for 65 naira per brick, making it cheaper than the most economical alternative by 83.3%. The 65 naira is distributed into 10 naira for plastic, 4 naira for sand, 5 naira for labor, 2.77 naira for electricity, and 10 naira for miscellaneous, leaving us with a 51.14% profit.
We achieved all this last year, which served as the foundation for our achievements this year. Amiable judges, join us as we take you on a journey through our story this year.
The Pet City project has evolved since 2019 and has been a self-growing model. This year, our business began to expand because we received orders from notable contractors. Some contractors include the Olota of Ota. Our sole job was to supply bricks for the project, so it became important to establish a concrete value chain so supply could meet demand. Hence, we went back to our drawing boards and achieved the following.
We figured that although the supply of the key raw material, which is plastic, from our collection point system was sizably voluminous, it wouldn't be able to meet up with the demand. Thus, we went further and mounted aesthetic yet functional waste bins at strategic locations such as bus stops and restaurants to encourage the plastic recycling in the environment. We employed P-riders who pick up plastic waste from strategic locations and bring it to our sorting centers. As astonishing as this sounds, there was still a deficit in supply. Therefore, we approached the Federal Ministry of Environment, which supplies us with 3 metric tons of plastic every week. Now, supply is equivalent to demand.
Our machine was good, but we knew it could be better. This year, we engaged the brains of our engineering team to design a machine that was able to handle our standards of our demand. Indeed, the design was successful. Our PET liquefier machine now has the capacity to produce an average of 75 PET bricks per hour, a 27.12% increase from the former, thus enabling us to achieve higher work output.
We recruited low-income earners and unemployed youths and engaged them in a 2-week training on the utilization of PET liquefier, its handling and production of PET bricks.
Leveraging on our partnership with the Waste Development Division of Covenant University, we got access to trucks to convey our bricks to customers.
This success fueled our desire to do more, so we competed in a Solution 17 competition and emerged as finalists, bringing Pet City to the limelight as we were opportune to pitch our business to Senior Special Assistant of the President, who pledged his unwavering support. Also, the United Nations Development Programme, UNDP, has decided to partner with us, thereby aiding the fulfillment of our goals.
It didn't end there. An Enactus team from India, Enactus SGGSCC, carrying out Project Daria, which entails clearing plastic waste from the oceans, partnered with us in order to implement Pet City in their country. Following this, we signed a memorandum of understanding. As we speak, our first franchise model is being replicated in India and will act as a central hub responsible for recruiting new people, creating new centers, and handling supply and quality control. We are glad that Pet City has now become a self-expanding scalable model.
Attentive audience. The heart of sustaining the Pet City project has always been about changing people's mindset towards indiscriminate plastic waste disposal. So, we conducted waste management campaigns to educate individuals on the importance of proper waste management that reached a total of 35 million people.
Gaining control of plastic waste was a challenge. However, with the safety of our planet as top priority, we were determined to face it head-on. Today, it's a business driven by entrepreneurial leadership and innovation. A business that not only reduced the emission of greenhouse gases by replacing cement, but also utilizes our interlocking bricks to build roads.
Where are we today?
For sustainable impact for our people, planet, and profit.
We have tackled 12 SDGs, impacting 500 directly and 2,300 indirectly.
We have sparked a change in individuals' mind through our waste management campaigns, with a gross media impression of 35 million people.
Driven by innovation in our businesses,
Our team is currently working on a software application called P-Bottles, which will connect registered communities, households, and individuals with our P-riders to inform them of accumulated plastic in their environment, amounting to a daily supply of 1 metric ton of plastic.
Also, our engineering team is working on a new machine prototype that will accelerate our production capacity from 75 bricks per hour to 300 bricks per hour, That is a whopping 300% increase.
With entrepreneurial leadership as our goal,
We have created job opportunities for 111 people, providing them a monthly income of 18,000 naira, doubling the average salaries and incrementing the standard of living.
We have produced 1,400 PET bricks and minimized the cost of building roads by 25% by recycling more than 5 metric tons of waste plastics into building materials, thereby cleaning more than 80% of blocked drainages in our rural communities, thus resulting in the absence of floods and serving as the foundation for environmental sustainability.
By the end of this year, we aim to provide 200 people with jobs in our production and collection system, developing 2 central hubs with a sale turnover of 1,200,000, generating 3 million in revenue and a profit of 900,000.
And by 2025, these central hubs will create 10 new hubs, impacting 500,000 people directly, generating an income of 10 million naira.
Like every success story, we've had our fair share of obstacles, but our strength is drawn from every part of the journey.
Because to us, resilience, determination, and hard work are not just words, they are the values we live by.
They are what matters and defines the quality of our existence.
For us, they are the choices we make to reject good in favor of
It
best.
is a chance we seize to alter the course of humanity in the right direction.
It is the change we enact to impact the lives of many, rewriting the future narrative.
And this is what drives Enactus Covenant University. And for us, this is just the beginning.